Hey guys, so today it's another trade review and we're going to review quite a interesting trade here. So let's get right into it. So basically what I done was uh, went and had some supper, but I was already bullish, so I went and had my supper and I just came back to the charts and just saw something that seems like a setup because price already left the first presenter fire gap right here and I'm bullish and we leave the midpoint of the opening range gap also. So to me I was just trading a continuation along with time with 10 o'clock. So yeah, I basically just executed and you're gonna just see me stop it, get stop out right away. But I was also trading based on a very nice dollar downside movement, but we did not see the opposite on indices, so you can see why I was being stopped out. And I'll talk a little bit more about what price actually wanted to do and the lessons I learned. So basically, this trade is a very good reminder of taking trades and trading after or during the manipulation stage. And you can see that after I took the loss, I log out of my M future account and just looking first price. Basically this was my entry right here. Okay, it was here and I got stopped out. And what price actually wanted to do is taking out all the equal lows first, and that is one thing that I thought it did not want to do it. So basically, just to put simple, I was offside. But then, after I was offside, I did some tape read also, and you can see me typing out. Yep, so we probably want to reach for London low and the pre-market lows because all the sell stops here are feeling freaking safe and prices traded up, then rejects lower. This whole thing is the Judas swing, and we are going close to 10:30. So basically, that's when market makes the low for a bullish day in indices, and then we have what we left the buy side here, relatively equal high, and then we didn't taken the session liquidities. So this right here is a chance for a reversal pattern and also a good chance for me to look to mitigate. But rules are just 1% a day, that's why I'll just study. You can see me typing. It may be a good chance for mitigation, but I'm going to just study and stick to the rules. And whether do I stick to the rules, we shall see. And you can see I did type here wait for sign of reversal right now because we did taken all the sell stops and we are approaching 10:30, and what we have here right now is a venom and it is during 10:30, and we did clear out pre-market sell side, we clear out London sell side. So this is basically a very high probability low risk setup. But yeah, I'm just going to study like I said, and you can see right there, at this candle would be the entry, and stop loss would be right here. And look how price used the old first present fair gap, 25th of September, first present fair gap. Beautiful trade, very beautiful trade right here. And right now, what I want to see is I want to see price use 16th of September, first present fair gap to trade higher, and the first criteria is for it to trade above the taken London low. So do we see right there is another chance to entry, another chance to entry, and yeah, basically We have several chance entry and we can see the Venom holding price there. Freaking beautiful, okay? And then boom, we do have expansion. Very nice. And right now I want to see all these order block, bearish order block used as a breaker right now. And we have it. And this fair gap is unfilled. And then this one here is unfilled also. So there we go. Right here, once it trade to here, this is low hanging fruit objectives already. Why is it a low hanging fruit objectives? Because it is the first presented further gap right here, and then we have CB right here, and then it is the premium, is the equilibrium of the whole dealing range. Price basically take out opening range low, 930 low here. Then if opening range low is taken, high chance we can reach for the opening range high. And since I was bullish, this whole thing makes it a good setup. And like I said, and you guys know that I was bullish right from the start. So very nice setup here. No doubt it's just a low hanging fruit, but low hanging fruit itself is already like 90 points. And yeah, basically, you would say that, oh, like why didn't you execute or what? Because like I say, I'm gonna follow the rules, and yeah, rules is followed, and yeah, I do not get this trade, so it does not matter. All that matter is I back the experience, I back the executing in the paper trading is just what I would do in a real account. It's just the same thing. And this right here, all logic, and this trade just yeah reminded me of something, especially when we are trading on all-time high market. It makes a lot of sense if price want to just go down to collect some more, to accumulate some more, and just to take out anyone that trailed their stop loss going long. So this whole move here definitely it makes a lot of sense, and definitely you can see it turned out to be a low resistance run, which is really beautiful. Okay, the Venom setup. So open range high don't have to be tagged for me to be profitable, because taking here this low hanging fruit objectives is already enough to cover like half of my drawdown, like just from one freaking trade, and just by risking less than 1%. So you can see right here, yeah, very nice trade. So if I hadn't traded here, this Venom setup would have been the entry. And yeah, right now just adding, I'm gonna add like one more filter into my trading style, which is I'm just gonna execute only if we have um you know manipulation happen, because manipulation did not happen right here. I thought that day before yesterday it already took place, but actually no, it wanted to go down once more, kicking out all the session lows, then only it wants to trade higher. So this itself is a very good reminder, because this is where all high probability setups form, and this is how I have been trading always. So yeah, very beautiful trade, very freaking beautiful. And I want to mention one more is like, why is this a very high probability low hanging fruit objectives, is because you can see here, right here, we have this big mitigation block. So price can very much turn down, turn from there. That's why that makes it a very nice place to take profit, especially when it gives us more than the usual profits. Yeah, so very nice trade, very good study. Got stopped out right away, but it's okay, it's no problem. I basically just executed. I did not even think about the outcome of the trade and stuff. And this trade itself made me realize that yeah, getting more uh I couldn't care less about the outcome right now, because I just felt like, okay, this is a setup. And I just go for it, because I was trading on the premise that price do not want to come back to the first millionaire flag gap to trade higher, but price just didn't want to do that. It just chose to move another way, which is collect more sell stops, then retrace higher. So you can see I just do a bit more of a demo practice and it will turn out. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this trade. And it was a very nice trade, a very good study, especially when all this is all outlined, and it's just beautiful how you see a signature of strength, then later you see a venom, and it's just price is just so freaking beautiful. And yeah, just trading without emotions right now, without hesitations, just executing, managing the risk, and just let the model do its work, let the risk management do its job. And yeah, that is basically how I'm trading right now. And say it's very I feel very blessed to trade like that. And also, when you don't really care about your progress, you just stick to the rules and keep doing the right thing. Even though it's a loss, you will realize that it does not take you out of the game, and given enough data, given enough time, as long as you keep doing the right thing, it's easily fixed because this whole trade right here is trading from here. Just trading this trade right here, okay, it's just a 17 point stop loss for 91 points is, and especially when it is just a low hanging fruit objective, is really bunkers. And you know just trading like that. So just going to keep on doing the right things, just wait for the right market condition. And yep, this trade itself already reminded me of the one filter that I have neglected. So yeah, just if there's no session lows, if there's no manipulation, if there is nothing obvious enough, you not you don't even need to force the sell. And another thing why I decided to trade during this day also is because I just decided to trade, and I just opened the charts and I just saw like, oh, I feel like this is a sell, and I just go for it. So this itself shows me a lot of progression in terms of how do I feel about being wrong. Because always remember, at the end of the day, in trading, okay, not just in trading, I believe in everything in life, it's not about being right, it's about being able to stop when you're wrong. It's about being able to control yourself, stay calm, and do rational decisions if it's based on anything, solving problems in terms of how you deal with your emotional state, how you treat your body. So trading is really just a lifestyle. I'll see you guys in the next one.